Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. We are live from San Francisco, or should I say good morning, good evening? Where are you guys tuning in from? We'd love to see in the chat. Log in, give us some messages. If you do participate in the chat today, we will be giving some things away, so be sure to log in and send us your messages. I am Lindsay Monroe. I work on the social team for Adobe XD, and with me today is the very talented...
Oh, I'm Selina Wu.
Selina Wu.
And should I introduce right now about me?
You're doing great.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, this is awesome. We're here. We're going to create some awesome design work in Adobe XD today. And you have some stuff planned for us, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Today I'm gonna create an app about fresh product delivery, and I will start with the design process and show some of my sketch, and we're gonna create a real app full type scenes in Adobe XD.
Well, the good news is we have folks from Amsterdam, from Peru, from Colombia. They're all tuning in to see your fantastic work. So, Selina, before we dig into all of the great design stuff, tell me a little bit about who you are.
I'm Selina, and right now I'm a student. Study MFA degree at Academy of Art University.
The Academy of Art here in San Francisco is quite a big school. It's got a great reputation. We're lucky to have you.
Thank you.
So good, so good. You're doing a thesis project right now, right?
Oh yeah. So right now I'm working on my thesis project, which is about help teenage students deal with cyberbullying. So recently, I'm using XD to create my app. So it's about an app to help teenager students to report cyberbullying. Maybe they are victims, or they are bullied, or they may with the witness. But all of them can use the app to report and talk with someone they trusted and deal of cyberbullying things.
That's fantastic. Really honorable work, honestly. Cyberbullying is obviously an issue and sounds very interesting. In fact, Adobe as a company is really anti-bullying. We worked on a thing called the Bully Project, which empowers creatives to create work that's anti-bullying as well. So that's really wonderful. It's good to hear. But on a later note, we are talking about fresh products. And when we say fresh products, we're talking about produce and dairy products and eggs and all the healthy food that as a student is so hard to get, right? Right? And it's hard to get. Why? And we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier.
So it's about I am the main target audience about this app, and because I am recently working on my thesis project, so after the class I just direct into library and keep working on my project. So after I go library, it's quite late and almost like supermarket are closed, or I can get really fresh things like a blanket.
And then you live that best student pizza life. That's really what's happening. All right, so why don't we go ahead? Why don't you pop open that document that has your whole plan, and we'll give you guys a peek at sort of what is going to happen. So this is day 1 of 3, designing this app with Selina and me as her gracious co-host, and. It's okay. We got rainbows behind us. We're not mad. It's all good. All right. So while we are doing that, another thing you guys should take note of is there is a challenge going on. So we'd love to see you working in XD. And there is a template available where you can create your very own recipe app. At the end of our segment, we will be looking at some of your great prototypes that you share. And then there will be one winner to rule them all. That'll be good. All right, so let's take a look. So we've got a rough timeline of what we're planning to cover, what Selina will be designing in the next 3 days. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the UX design process, sort of what got us to where we're going. We'll look at some of your sketches.
Yeah, sure.
Like any good designer, she's got sketches. And then the last thing is we'll start digging into XD, which we know is what you guys are excited about, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, what's next?
So
we'll skip over day 2 and 3. You have to come back for that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's the problem? Designer solve problems.
Yep. So the overview about my fresh product delivery app is about young professional workers or students want to have healthy food, but they don't have time to supermarket like me. So that's
Because that supermarket, it's always closing early. And honestly, who wants to spend what little free time they have grocery shopping? What a drag. All right. So you're targeting people that are...
So my target audience is about people around 25 to 55, concerned with their health, and hope to have more fresh product in their daily life.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll get into this a little bit more. So why don't we skip over some of the brief stuff? I think you guys have a pretty good grasp of what we're about to create today. So yeah, let's go. Let's go for the next slide. Let's see what we got here.
So
this is the user journey.
So it's a user journey. It's like you predict like how users will use your app. So the first thing is finding app. Just use where you saw the ad advertisements. Such as you can see on billboard, or you just hear from your friend like start using this app. And the next step is like okay, you hear about this app and you start search and download it. And next step is you find the grocery you want, like fresh veggies or milk sort of things, and put into your shopping bag.
Get it in that shopping cart.
Yep, and check out. So
and then you have fresh, healthy food delivered to your door without having to worry about when the grocery store is open. So that's perfect. Yes. Also, one thing we forgot on this slide is you're going to find out about the app via Adobe Live, not just. But I guess that counts as social media, right? So it's a good thing you guys are tuning in. You're just going to be like a million times healthier after watching this. So you're good. And then the final thing is on the feedback piece. And we kind of talked about this. It's like the referral program. And I said I should really get my like Lyft/Uber referral links handy because got to get those credits.
Yeah.
It works for groceries too, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. All right. What else do you got for us? Now we're going to get into the pretty stuff.
So.
Oh, no, not quite. This is the practical usability stuff.
So.
The important stuff, really.
Yeah, so after you go through the user journey, you have an idea about like what kind of section you want to create in your app. So basically, you can see main category is about the product category, also the product things you can search for on the main screen. And the other one is about navigation. You will put, so you can see there's a little square on the side of it. It just indicate what each part it was showed. So the navigation bar is at the end of this app.
So like the dark gray is really showing where you're mapping out these various categories. Okay, I got it. Cool.
So you'll have like order, check order, shopping cart, find, and another thing. So the last navigation is about setting. And settings like they will have a main hamburger menu on the top corner.
I think it's kind of appropriate that a hamburger menu made it into a healthy food app.
Yeah.
So it must be healthy, right, guys? It must be what it is. Yeah.
So just like slide it and back and forth. So yeah. So after the episode and wireframe, we are going to about visual things.
Here we go. Here's the pictures. Awesome.
So
this is really the inspiration for the look and feel of your app.
Yeah.
Cool. So talk us through just a couple of images that you think sort of helped you along.
So before I start search for my image, so I'm thinking about like a very simple design and fresh feeling. So I just choose some like you can see there's some bright green color and the line of it. So it will be a simple and bright color app. So people who are willing to use it can feel the fresh feeling.
It's gonna be cheerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where do you go to for your inspiration? Is it?
Oh, so I always go for inspiration at the website like Pinterest and Adobe Behance to search check out others' good design and think about like a color what I choose about and all sort of design things.
Nice. For the folks tuning in at home, where do you guys find your inspiration? Want to see your comments in the chat. Talk about it. Cool. So let's show us where this mood board took us.
So the movable will take us to visual guideline. So
Nice.
it's for our ape, my ape, the ape, and the color palette is basically choose the color from your movable. So just stick with it, and you can see there's a bright
So lovely.
green color. It's pretty similar, and
Anna and Val think this is lovely, just so you know. They're digging it.
yeah. And here's some like secondary color. It's about gray, and I usually choose different kind of gray to like do some background and create like contrasting.
We kind of had a quick chat. We've decided that every app and website ever has some form of gray in it. We've decided. Can you guys prove us wrong? Because I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
Mhm.
It's the great neutral.
Yeah.
The technology neutral. Nice.
Yep.
Cool.
So,
And those icons.
Oh.
Someone drew those.
yeah. So okay, I created some icons for this app, and I already done it, but I'm gonna create it, show my sketch, and recreate it tomorrow. So you will know how to like make it in Illustrator and put it into Adobe XD.
That like super easy workflow.
Yeah.
That cross-cloud workflow. Yeah, we'll show you guys how it's done. Looks like folks get their inspiration from Behance and outside. Yeah, getting outside is good. Dribble and Pinterest, all real. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you got some sweet typefaces there, ready to go.
So I choose like for typeface, I choose one serif typeface, and another one sans serif to create a complete feeling in an app, and it works for like graphic design things as well. So I guess
Awesome.
that's it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So now that we've got a sense of what's to come, why don't we take a quick peek at your sketches and then we'll
sure.
start digging into XD.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these little fancy socks. I wonder when we'll be giving those away. All right. So do you want to, how do we show this? How's the best way?
so-
We got technology that's coming our way. I'm watching all of your fantastic things.
From
Does
your
that
perspective.
is that good? Okay, we've got technology help, folks. We're gonna show these sketches. They're gonna be beautiful.
Feel free to center too.
All right. All right. So when you've got these, just basically paper that you're starting to scribble on. Oh, you can see it. You see it? Oh, maybe we should go that. No, I'm all turned around, guys. Sorry about that. All right, perfect. All right. So this is like this is how you get started on what you're gonna design.
Yep. So
I noticed this says version 2.
yeah. So I usually just sketch several screens about the app, and actually I will sketch like different versions, like 1 or 2, and just try different layout. And
I'm totally gonna take a peek at that
sure.
like rough work.
So like different layout and navigation where to put it and like play around. So after that, I usually just choose one of it, but I will like input another section from previous version 2 or something that mix it together to create just change it a little bit in Adobe XD.
Am I going too far now?
Really?
No.
No,
These are all your initial scribbles. So when we're talking about like what we're gonna start creating, we'll start looking at some of these screens today. Awesome. So why don't we go ahead and launch Adobe XD?
Sure.
Yeah. We can start doing it up. We got a big app to create here.
So I just reopen
All right. We were already playing around in XD. You caught us. So when you launch XD here, you get a bunch of different screen sizes. We're gonna do an iPhone app for this one.
Yep.
All right.
So just open it. And
Full screen. Cool. All right. So we got artboard number 1.
So first thing is about the first screen. So I'm gonna drag the circle represent it's my logo over here. And the screen is about a login page.
Doing a little select option, key down, drag to duplicate the artboard.
Yep, so just click option. And for the login page, I'm gonna use a file. Here's a UI
Oh, we're gonna get some UI kits. So we'll probably want to go to the Apple iOS one for this one, right?
Here.
But you've already downloaded this kit, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
So XD's got a whole bunch of UI kits built into the interface to get you started on your designs quickly, including all of these great little elements.
I know, I probably use the other one actually, but
Oh, which one are we gonna try out today?
I think I use maybe more UI kits. Wait, just let me check.
Yeah. We've got like a whole bunch of creatives that we leverage to create UI kits for Adobe XD. That includes, we've got like the Podtastic one from Megan Fisher, got a travel one from Sarah Parmenter, all the little things you need to get started. We also have the Wires UI kit.
I think it's
This is the one that's being used in the template for today's challenge too.
So, yeah, I think.
Looks good. All the components.
So I already downloaded it, so just opening right now. It's over here. Wires. So here's mobile one.
Nice.
Just open.
Full screen. So there are a lot of options.
So I'm gonna find out the login page one, I guess.
Start with that logo screen. So many options to choose from.
Yeah, just go for this one.
I mean, you're gonna have to do a sign-in page, so. Well, it's like, what do you want your sign-in to look like?
So,
I think we definitely need those social sign-in icons. Keep it simple.
here's.
There's already too many passwords to remember in this world.
So I just put over here and I'm gonna choose. Probably will do a little bit change after all, but just put over here to show what's it gonna like.
Starting to lay out these screens. Good.
So
I like how it, like, when you copy and paste, it brings in all your symbols. You have them in the corner all ready to go. It's good.
okay.
So when you're designing, do you follow your sketches, or is that like your best bet? Like you have it all sketched out and then start working?
Oh, I probably will sketch like 10 or 15 screens sort of things and start creating my app. So yep, so some screen are really like similar. I just change the image. So I probably won't draw all of those things, but just some feels good about main navigation.
Right, like get it laid out and then the rest sort of flows. Makes sense. Yeah, we have like 10 minutes till our giveaway. So if you haven't jumped into chat and left us a message, make sure you're signed into Behance. Could win some sweet new socks. It's always great spotting XD socks in the wild. We see them on social sometimes too. It's really great.
Character styles.
So we're getting all those character styles in that panel. What else we got here? Create account. Next thing. Does anybody use a grocery delivery app currently? I'll admit, I do. I definitely do. And it does help me eat healthier for sure.
Yeah.
Although, for those that are on the West Coast, the Trader Joe's isn't in the grocery delivery apps, which is a total bummer because I really love TJ's.
Me too.
Yeah, right? So maybe the inspiration for this app can be around the fact that this app will support Trader Joe's, or maybe Trader Joe's will support this app.
Yeah.
Who knows? It would have to be real for that to be true. So it's worth giving the grocery store app a shot. I feel like I also need my referral link to post for that, so I can get all that sweet grocery money. Look at this design in action. Do you use layout grids, or are you?
Oh, I don't really use layout grid actually.
No, you don't have to. It's just a question. You're just like, oh no, no, not a requirement, not an Adobe requirement. Arthur did use a grocery delivery app when he lived in SF. I think that's really the case. The grocery app of choice that I use is, I think, primarily only available in the Bay Area, but I don't know. I think they might have rolled it out in a few other places.
Yeah, probably.
Got 7 minutes till that giveaway, people. Give me your comments. Give me something to riff on. What would you order in this grocery app? What is your top grocery item? The thing is if you do use a grocery app, they tend to show you like your most frequent orders, which can be both enlightening and embarrassing.
Yeah.
I drink a lot of LaCroix. It's like a thing. It's like just cases of LaCroix. And the best part of a grocery delivery app is like, so I'm a crazy cat lady, and I shouldn't go that far. I have 2 cats at home. And carrying like litter and cases of LaCroix, well, that's very heavy. So it's really nice to have someone bring all of that to your door.
Yeah.
Field roast vegan sausage is a favorite. Chicken, yeah, that makes it on my most frequently ordered. Peanut butter, yes, also a winning choice. Matthew, I side with you on that one. I am a fan of the almond butter as well. It's not as tasty, but I've heard it's healthier. I don't know if there's truth to that. Harmless coconut water from Whole Foods. Arthur misses that. You lose out on the grocery delivery app. You miss out on the coconut water. I'm going to drink some of the water that I thought was air freshener when I came in here. Although it's refillable, so I don't feel as bad about drinking bottled water right now. So refreshing. I'm going to add this to the order whenever we're done. It's totally healthier. Karen verified it. Almond butter, totally healthier.
Nice.
It's on the internet, so it's obviously true. So we're starting with our hey look, we've got our second green screen in the room. Greens screen. Did you get that? It was a bad joke. That was another bad joke. Selina's gonna get used to it. Hopefully not scaring everyone. Okay, I'm getting a question. Yeah, Arthur, you do miss the Bay Area. Come back. It's really nice here. There's a lot of other great places in the world too, though. What is it like to work at Adobe XD? Adobe XD is pretty sweet. I have to say, it's interesting working on a product with such a quick release cycle. There's tons of updates going out every month, which is wonderful. We have a really active community, which is really awesome. there are some of the team members they're probably the most active team members on social media of any product team I've ever worked with, which is amazing. Adobe as a company, though, is pretty great to its people, so that really helps. Hot crust buns. It's another. I haven't had one of those in so long. My mom's British, and sometimes those would show up at the house. I think maybe that's an English thing. I don't know. Peanut oil isn't good for you. Isn't so good for you. Almond oil is good for you. Yeah. See, we're learning all the things. Not only are we designing a healthy grocery app, we are also getting healthier. So you are currently designing this is the submenu or the navigation that you're putting in.
Yep. So
you got the hamburger menu. That's going to be for our settings.
Mm-hmm. So here I'm flipping a category of products. So here would be like drop menu, so you can check it and you can choose the list from the menu. And here are the navigation bars. So I just pull the circle, but tomorrow I'll create some icon and put it into Adobe XD, so it will like show over here.
So stay tuned. Tomorrow the icons will be dropped in. And then in terms of the drop-down menu, I already laid all that out, what we're going to put in there. That's great. Avocado oil, also good for you. Let it be known.
Like I said, right now I gotta use Adobe Library.
Kat is a big fan of the coconut oil, also healthy. Oh, look at this. Look at the sneak peek of all of these asset goodness. We have 2 minutes till the giveaway, people. If you haven't commented on what oil is healthy, now is your chance.
Okay.
Make sure you're logged into Behance. We got a sneak peek at all the fancy images and icons that we'll be bringing in. Look at the colors too. So when you're designing, are we like really looking at doing more of a high fidelity wireframe first, and then we'll start to add in all the things tomorrow? We do make some crazy design ideas on here, Sam. This is my second time hosting Adobe Live, and the first one, it got pretty crazy. I don't know what crazy is though. Like, what would a crazy design idea be for you? Stuff that might not really be used for a company. Oh, I've got some ideas for that, but I'm interested to hear what you think would be stuff that might not really be used for a company, but fun to make. Look at all of these oil comments. We also have olive oil is now on the healthy list. Argan oil is healthy. Isn't that like argan? Isn't that for your like hair? I don't know. That sounds like a hair thing. Oregano oil for colds and sore throats. Guys, look at this. It might be a little off topic, but I'm into it. It's on topic, right? We're talking about. We might need to add a category to your app just on healthy oils.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll start with kale. Kale's an obvious. Sunflower coconut oil. Is that like a weird hybrid? If a coconut were a flower. How do you put your own photos in the Creative Cloud library? So if you click on the Creative Cloud icon in your corner, you can find your files and you can open up your folder and you can really drop any assets in there. Once it's in a folder or even in Creative Cloud files, you can access that from your various apps. Giveaway hype. It is time, guys. It is giveaway time. Make sure you have commented on something. It doesn't have to be at your choice of healthy oil, but these socks are gonna go to a recipient. And I don't know if my display is telling me all the things it needs to, but perhaps. Oh, it's coming. Getting all sorts of responses. People are into the socks. What if I told you that I really meant we're giving away kale? Doesn't ship well, though. Doesn't ship well. I'm also not trying to be a chat killer, so socks. It's really socks. Don't worry. We're not shipping kale anywhere. Also, I don't think the customs would like that if we have to cross borders with fruits and vegetables, seeds, or meat. I think those are all banned or frowned upon. Kale chips, yeah. Homemade. We do need a foot model for the socks. We should just get like a mannequin leg, sort of like if you guys, and we'll just like and we'll just pull up the leg.
Yeah.
And like turn it.
Yeah. I like this idea.
Yeah, makes sense. Kale socks? Wow, you guys are creative. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that the people tuning into Adobe Live are creative, but I don't imagine kale socks would be all that comfortable. So how are we doing? We've got an image, we've got an item, adding a little padding around here. California Fresh Farm. You are kind of in the right place to be doing a fresh food app. California is known for it. Growing up, there is this commercial on TV. I think it's still on TV because I'm Canadian and I'm from a province called Ontario. And I'm going to like do a really bad little sing song here for you. You're ready for this? It's like, good things grow in Ontario. Okay, I'm never doing that again, just so you know. But that happened, yeah. So good things grow in Ontario, not just California. Okay, Karen Leshin, you are the proud owner of socks.
Yay.
Get excited. We don't have a mannequin leg model to show you, but I assure you they're fantastic. It's good quality cotton, nice and soft. Not too thready on the inside. It's good. And in case you forget where to go download XD, it's xd.adobe.com. It's right there. It's right there. Oh no, Arthur, I'm not singing for you ever again. Yeah. I hope Karen gave us a good oil recommendation. I feel like she's earned it. Oh, nice. It sounds like Karen has some students who will be seeing her fancy socks. I like it.
Oh, nice.
Nice. All right, so what are we doing here?
So, I create about a kale session, and I'm gonna add it
like a favorite?
Yeah,
Got a favorite that kale.
Mm-hmm.
And then is that a bookmark too?
Yep. So you can add it like in your bookmark and get order it next time if you want to like quickly add it into your shopping bag.
Oh, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
so that would be like a repeat order basically, whereas a favorite would just indicate to, say, another user that it's a winning product.
Yeah.
The freshest of the fresh. See you later, Arturo. He might already be gone, but... Oh, nice. Karen teaches some of our products at USF.
Oh, nice.
That's not too far from here. Also, she recommended the almond oil, so...
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we might have to do that. But I guess like the almond oil would just be present in almond butters. So, this is looking good. What other information would we need on such a screen?
So I'll added the add button, so you can just add it into your shopping bag, and like more section about different greens.
Yeah. So for those of you that are just tuning in, including Sean, I'm Lindsay Monroe, and I'm here with Selina Wu, and we are designing a fresh food ordering app. So think like grocery delivery app, but definitely leaning more to the healthy fresh food side. If you look through the previous chat comments, we've talked extensively about healthy oils and would love your opinion on your favorite healthy oil. Also, right now we're working on a product screen for items that are green. We have 2 green screens in this room right now. One is on a computer and one is behind us, and you can't really see it. So is the idea with this screen was we'll have multiple products on the page. So we'll have like, what are the green items that we're gonna add here? What would you guys add? What are your suggestions? I know some of the pictures are giveaways. Just don't mind them. Argan oil is also available for consumption, in case you're wondering, not just for hair. Don't listen to me. Oh, bok choy, that's a good one. Do we have some broccoli? That's always good. Green. Spinach. Popeye style. Gotta get strong. Leafy greens for the win. It's really coming together. Got that, those grays are coming through. Do you bring in your color palette later when you're designing? So you're really just really focusing on those high fidelity wireframes.
Yeah.
Have you been using Adobe XD for long, or?
Oh yeah. So I started using Adobe XD from like last semester. I have an AP class, so I started using it, and I feel it's really handy because I didn't check out the tutorial. I just open Adobe XD and start creating my app.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's that easy. Which is exactly why you should all be creating and entering our challenge. We want to see what recipes you create with your healthy oils. So if you get the chance, you should check out Selina's Behance page. She does a lot of really neat stuff. She is not just a one-trick pony. She does a lot of different creative stuff. Not just Adobe XD, but you are great at graphic design, photography, and even modeling. Like some of your work, you've actually like created structures and taken photos of them. It's pretty wild. It's really great stuff. Not afraid to try anything. Pedro, you really want those socks? You'll have to tune in. We will be back all day tomorrow too. There'll be lots of socks given away. Swiss chard. That's another good green. Sometimes a little bitter. See you later, Nathan. Thanks for tuning in. Are you envisioning we'll include nutritional information on these, or?
Oh yeah. So here's the main like score page. So there's a bit on the page you can click into list like kale session, and it will shows up another page is about the kale and about which farm grow this kale, so you know where it come from.
Yeah. Because that's like part of like the whole app thing. That's good.
So and other details about kale and healthy
Nice
things. Yeah.
Got those rounded corners going. Is this going to be the order button?
Yep. Just, just here. Yep.
Nice. Keeping that blue up for now. You want to get in on the daily challenge for a chance to win. Doing a roundup. Designing a mobile app with your own recipes. We got a question here for you.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your first point of call when beginning a UX design? Where do you start? I think we talked about this earlier. It was like solving a problem, right?
Yeah.
It's like identifying the problem.
Yep. So like you think about a problem about what you're gonna. That's the basic reason why you decide to create an app and what is this app for. So you will like generate sort of like basically I created it because I'm a target audience. So probably just the target audience of your app you wanna so you want to create the app and you can ask your friends about the idea. I think this is a very good way to like generate all sort of ideas, and after that you just do a sketch and figure out what kind of features you want to add into your app and start creating it. So that's basically how the app like start. Yep.
Nice. Yeah, start with the problem. Talk to your potential users. See what they think. The other thing too is like if you've never used Adobe XD before and you just want to get in there and start playing around, the UI kits are a great place to start. You know, sometimes it's just a matter of like taking someone else's design and making it your own, changing up the colors, the user flow, doing a design challenge, like designing your own recipe app, for instance, and having a chance to win also helps. So we are extending this artboard because this will be a scrolly page because there's so many greens, we can't fit them all on one screen. Are we gonna do some repeat grid magic here?
Yeah.
I'm excited. Wait for it. Did we get all the things? Oh, it looks like it. This is where repeat grid comes in really handy because, you know, if you had to spend just as much time as you did on that one or copying and pasting a million times over, that would be a total pain. But instead, design once, repeat everywhere. And it was also, you changed the padding between the items too, which was great. So now I gotta pick some more green items. Someone threw out arugula, that the peppery lettuce. It's very nice. Good in a salad. You can also cook with arugula. Arugula on a pizza is also pretty fantastic. What other greens are you guys into? Sprouts? Is that Brussels sprouts?
Yep.
Oh, Brussels sprouts are a personal fave. We doing some note checking?
Yeah, and I just have taste juice. But I'm really bad at spelling things, so sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
So I just create a whole bunch of.
This just makes it so easy, right? Because then you can copy and paste all the things you need.
To make sure every character are correct.
I think Ness was asking how you use the repeat grid. There's a little button in the side panel over here. So when you like select a whole bunch of items and then click the repeat grid function, there's a little anchor that appears. You can drag all the way down to repeat items. But they're smart, so you can sit here and edit them without having to override everything. I think I'm making people hungry on this thread because like we're talking about all this food, and the chat, like, you know, I think Arturo is gonna like go make a fancy pizza now. So we got some kale, some sprouts. What else is on our list of healthy goodness? Are we pulling up Adobe Stock? That's where we're getting all of our photos from.
Yeah, I gotta search
Logged
for-
in. Okay, what kind of greens are we looking for now?
So, like broccoli, I think.
Broccoli?
Yeah.
That's a good green. Yes, we love XD newbies. It's totally cool. That's what we're here for. Watch us and learn.
Oh, I think I can go for lectures.
Just lettuce. That works. Oh, we got the broccoli.
Yeah. Where is my? Okay, over here. Great. Broccoli.
Okay, Adobe Stock. Show us that broccoli goodness. Ooh, the one on the wood board is quite artistic.
Yeah.
Which one looks like it's grown in California? Gotta love the really geometric broccoli. That's like, it's a heritage vegetable, I think it's called. I'm not sure. It's got a nuttier flavor. It's quite tasty. Shows up at the farmer's market sometimes.
It's good.
That's a good one. Got all those broccoli photos. So you're gonna go ahead and license and save that, and it'll go right to your library. Romanesco. Karen with all of the knowledge. Do we have like a little window we can close over there?
sorry.
There we go. Psychedelic broccoli. That's a good way to describe it. I think I might just call it that.
Where's it?
The broccoli we chose was not psychedelic. Broccolini is also a good one. It's got those long stems. All the greens. So we've got the stock image. You're able to go ahead and license and save that right to the Creative Cloud libraries. Do we do a little refresh? Maybe click a little sync button there. See if that's gonna load it in. If we're logged in the same ID.
Where's my broccoli? Oh, over here.
There it is. There's that broccoli. Not the psychedelic stuff, unfortunately. Broccolini. Broccolini's got like the long stems. It's got like a bit more, the heads on it are a bit more floppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Val, you should try it. It's good. I'm a big fan of a broccoli stem. I don't know why people waste them. Broccolini is a real vegetable. You can also get that at TJ's, the Trader Joe's. It does sort of look like asparagus with a broccoli topper. That is a great response, Adobe Live. Thank you. Kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, greens, all the greens. All right. So we've got this great artboard. What are we creating here?
Yeah, so this is an arrow for drop down menu over here.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, understood. So people will know that there's other categories that they can select.
Yeah.
You can definitely copy and paste from Illustrator to Photoshop NES into XD, but XD also has Creative Cloud libraries, which supports both vectors, SVG files, as well as bitmap files. So you can actually just save to your Creative Cloud libraries and open up those files that way as well. Broccolini is real. I feel like we need to like search that eventually if it makes sense for your app. We need to prove people that broccolini is alive and well, pardon the pun. This is good. Now we know we have all the categories, which we've only gotten started on. Gonna make these wireframes. This is like, I don't even know if you would call this a wireframe. It's like a little too fancy for a wireframe. We're getting there though. You're just like getting into it.
Yeah. So I know it's really simple right now, but I'm not gonna just create and put my color palette into it, so it will more like a real thing actually. Zero.
Erin Fields with the pro tips. If you need to update your photo in Illustrator or Photoshop, you should save it in your Creative Cloud library, because the next time you open it in XD, it will be updated. It syncs. That's the beauty of the Creative Cloud libraries. Broccolini is like the taller sister. It's true. It's true. I'm liking everybody's. There's a very passionate conversation about broccolini.
Nice.
I know, it is. Might have to add that to my next grocery app delivery. I guess at least you've moved on from oils, right? I guess that's the one thing. Got all those greens. So what are we doing here? This doesn't look like it's part of the design.
Yep, so I'm gonna create like drop down menu for all sections. So after you click the arrow, so they will drop down and you can choose what kind of like category you want to choose.
Nice.
Yeah.
Designing that drop down menu. So in case you don't have to get stuck on the greens. Are we doing a little gradient or bringing that gray back? Have a good night, Tim. Thanks for tuning in. You have 34 minutes before our submission deadline. I'm hoping to see some solid recipe apps. You got a whole list of things, categories. What categories would you guys want to see in a healthy app? We've got some ideas.
Thanks.
Like the grayed out background too, it's good. Shows the focus. I want to show off your beautiful work on the live stream. Send it in. Selena said she wants to see it too. She told me earlier. Let's see. Do you guys want to see what else I have over here that you could win in the future? We got all the prizes. It's an XD stencil kit.
Ooh,
It's pretty fancy, right?
Yeah. I love those little icons.
It's not just XD.
Yeah.
They have these funny pencils in there too. Fail faster. Does that resonate with anyone on the stream? Iterate, iterate, iterate. Yeah, this is the best one. Wireframe like it's 1982. Because, you know, in 2018 we use things like XD. But we still sketch, ultimately, which is why we still have things like this. It's good. Oh, I should also pull out these. Fancy. Shiny. It's true. This could be yours. Keep tuning in. Not today, but eventually. Arturo, you made beet cookies? Beet cookies. The color would be fantastic, right?
Like beautiful purple.
Yeah, so pretty. Designer approved. Got the fruits, the veggies, the meats, and fish. This is a healthy store, so there will be no Oreos. Beet and oatmeal cookies. Well, you might have lost me a little there, but the color would still be fantastic. Moving along here, we got fruits and veggies, meats and fish. What other items are we gonna add? What other categories?
So, I think it's
Dairy maybe?
Yeah, and egg and bakery.
Oh, bakery too, yeah. Get some healthy 12 grain bread or something, because it's only the finest of the healthy foods. Maybe is it dairy and eggs?
Oh, yeah.
That's right, that's what I'm here for. I gotta do something other than make jokes. Talk about healthy oils and vegetables that are green. The portfolio review is on Thursday. I hear there'll be some interesting elements to that, so you should tune in and also submit for review. Only 30 minutes left to enter our challenge. Drinks. Are those going to be like healthy juices?
Yeah, and like coffee session and tea, I think.
Okay, so like no wine. Just making sure. I mean, you know, just trying to gauge how useful this app is to me. I'm just teasing. Looks like Arturo's, yeah, we are officially making people hungry now. I hope you are craving healthy food. What setting is on the grade background box? So I think we're referring to this, the gradient or the opacity of the...
So the grade background is like, I think just reduce the background so you don't So there's a whole bunch of pictures.
I'm totally sneaking in. It's 65% opacity. So under the appearance panel,
So
you can do a little slidey action and show what's going on.
So just
65%.
to make clear, you can choose. This thing's
That's
really
the setting.
clear.
That one goes out to you, Steven. It's good. I like how big the fonts are on this too. Like it'll be super easy to read even on a small screen.
Yeah.
Something good to take into consideration. The good news is, guys, is we've moved on to fruits. So I think now is a good time for everyone to tell me what their favorite fruit is. Does apple make the cut? I'm a big pineapple fan, but truthfully, watermelon's my favorite.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so refreshing. It's like drinking a glass of water.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea. Yeah. Mangoes. Mangoes are also really good. Mangoes are like candy, like straight up. So sugary. What's your favorite fruit, Selena? No pressure.
Because I like all kind of fruits, so yeah.
All the fruits?
Yeah, I need
So
to
fruit salad would be your favorite fruit? Just teasing.
just like berries, I think.
Berries are really good. Raspberries. I actually eat a lot of raspberries. I have some raspberries at my desk right now. I'm going to eat those after the stream. Because all this fruit and veggie talk is making me hungry. Bosque and Anjou pears. No Bartlett's. Cut. Raspberries. Cat with the raspberries. Got you. Karen with grapefruit. That's a bold choice. So tart. Arturo with the papaya. Matthew, I feel you on the watermelon. Elaine, tangerine. Tangerine, that is a good one too. That's a good choice. Those like little ones. Arturo, I should have known with the coconut. Wait, I don't think Arturo is the one who said he missed the coconut water. I think that was someone else. Tomato. Oh, that is a very Ryan with the tricky tomato vote. Yes, it is a fruit. It is a fruit. Golden kiwi. What's the, I guess, is that the color? Is that different? I don't think I've ever had a golden kiwi before.
Oh, I think golden kiwi is like, they have like bright yellow inside of it.
Like yellow guts?
Yeah, instead of green ones, so golden
I guess guts
kiwi.
is probably a gross way of putting it. Asian pear. Oh, it's Arthur, not Arturo. Arturo likes coconut. I think coconut is it a coconut a fruit or a nut? I think it's a nut. It's a nut. Cocoa nut.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And Arthur was the one who misses the coconut water. Very confusing. Not confusing at all, though. Arthur also misses the Bay Area. I know these things. Anything that comes from a flower is a fruit. It does. Nuts do not flower. Banana cream pie. That does not count as a fruit. I'm sorry. A Dracula blood orange. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
No. This is looking good. I imagine a Dracula blood orange has a very dark red center. Yeah. As opposed to just a regular blood orange. We are adding in some grapes. Again, excellent stock photo choice. Put a little E there. Perfect. Nuts are attached to the fruit. Dracula blood orange does sound epic. I'll bet a little creepy. Only to be consumed on Halloween.
Oh.
I'm making this up. That's not actually true. That's not actually true. I'm sure you can consume Dracula blood oranges anytime they're in season or available for purchase. Ness, where are you located? Where would we find a Dracula blood orange? I need to add this to my travel itinerary in the future. All right, we have moved on from fruit.
Yep.
We are going on to our next list. Next category. I do have a lot of love for all of the fruits and the greens. Guys, we need some challenge entries. This is basically a gimme at this point. You have 23 minutes. You have a template. We just need to see a little creative love. A year of Creative Cloud? That's no joke. Think of all the things you can make. Come on. Enter. We're not kidding. Arturo, do we look like people that joke? Yes, okay. I know that's not really helpful, but... I'm pretty sure Matthew's just listing off his grocery list now. In the chat. He's just... Yeah, your odds are like super good to win. Maybe they're all just hustling us. Like maybe in the last like 2 minutes, we're just gonna get like overloaded with entries. So what are we doing with this shadow here?
So I'm gonna create a button probably like just like you already added it. So
Oh, so like what it would look like if you pressed the button.
Yeah.
So you're trying to like make it look a little darker or something like that. So it's like already in the cart. Is that what's up?
Yep.
So that way we know. And we don't order like 12 more. Added. Fuji apples have been added. This is my serious face, Arturo. Not joking. We need entries. Moving on to veggies as a broader category, not just the green ones. We're looking at all the veg. I think we got your beets finally. Are those beets? Yeah, we got the beets. Got the beets. We just need some oatmeal. We'll make some cookies up in here. It's a thing. I learned it today. Moving along on this app, we got all the drop downs, all of the categories. I'm like totally looking at the sketches right now, getting a sneak peek at what's to come. Don't even know. Oh, borscht soup. That's a good one. Yeah. Involves beets. It's a beet soup. Borscht.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's Polish, right? I think so.
Yeah. The Russia has it as well.
Well, I don't know. My babcia, which is Polish for grandma. That's my step grandma. She's made borscht before.
Nice.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right either. See you later, Arturo. Enjoy your massage. Yams. That's a good one. All of these fruits and veggies come from California Fresh Farm, just so you know. They grow a lot there. It's a very diverse product offering. We have 19 minutes left for this challenge. Ukrainian borscht soup, yeah. That's a thing. I think a lot of like Ukrainian and Polish foods are similar. Like they both are big fans of pierogies too. Yeah. Ooh, we're back in Adobe stock. What are we looking for? What fruit or vegetable are we trying to figure out? How are you selecting these images?
Should I just type in like I got like
You're just looking for mixed, a whole bunch of vegetables.
I'll start choosing.
Oh,
not this one. Sorry.
that's okay. You're looking for bell pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's PE. Close enough.
Okay.
This one, that does it.
Yep.
There's some peppers in there.
Yeah.
A bell pepper, that makes it pretty much to every grocery order for me. Yeah.
Like, no problem.
You can always, if you go up, we click on, you can search for something similar even.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So more from the series or see more, or you can, that's, yeah.
This one more like a chili actually.
Let's see what's going on. How do I get into the challenge? The challenge details are in the panel. I believe Adobe Live will let you know how to do that. It's a challenge tab. 18 minutes. I want to see what you create. Show it off to the world. How are we doing with this pepper? The hunt for the great red pepper. If you change the A out to an E, you might have a bit more luck.
Oh. Yep.
That might help us.
Yeah.
Ah, success. That is quite the pepper medley. That's a good grouping. Good grouping of bell peppers. All the colors. The colors of the pepper rainbow. Why don't we just grab that? Save that to that Creative Cloud library. Did we hit the download? Oh, there we go. There we go. Our veggie section is complete.
So, meat and fish. Okay.
Meats and fish. This is going to be a pretty robust prototype, guys. What is your preferred meat or fish? Maybe you're not into either. That's fine too. I know someone likes chicken on here. They told us earlier that was their go-to. Maybe they could use their love of chicken and channel it into a recipe app for the challenge. All chicken recipes.
Nice.
I feel like chicken tonight. Like chicken tonight. Maybe. Salmon. Ryan with the salmon. Hey, Sasha. Thanks for tuning in. Can't wait to see all your entries, guys. Especially you, Anna. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at your comment right there. Gotta let salmon. I do like a good salmon sushi. Raw salmon's quite nice. Yeah. Yeah. Into it. Into it. Whoa, this guy's got all the good food photos.
Yeah.
So many great stock options. could almost use these to create a whole book full of recipes. Look at that meat pile. Wow. That's a lot of different meats. Arthur, create something. 15 minutes. This is your challenge. Next to you can do it in 5. They're good shots, right? Good shots. Perfect. I'd buy that salmon. Chicken time. Oh, if you change the E to an I on the first thing, there you go. That'll help you get all the results. I prefer my chicken cooked. Well done, specifically. Picking all the good photos. So when you're, what are you looking at when you're picking these photos?
Oh, I would choose like more. It's hard to say, but not like a white background, but instead of like this kind of background, it has certain sort of story feeling of the photo. And another thing is about I probably will choose photo by the same photographer. Like this one I choose right now is a thing. I don't just under his or her in his or her portfolio and choose the photo from the specific one, so all photos have a similar feeling and it will look like from different.
You don't want to go totally random, like a real grocery app. Yeah. No. I like this is like actually like on the higher end of the grocery photography market. Some consistency across it. Dark background. Or the food, like I'm noticing some of the other photos you chose, like the food fills the whole background. Mm-hmm. And these are important things to consider, right? I like how you notice she used the preview one on that chicken because she wasn't sure. So it was like you didn't actually have to license the photo. You just download the preview. It syncs to your library before you commit, pull the trigger and actually licensing it. You get to see what it looks like in the layout. Now, we're still looking at the one photographer though. Moving on to beef, le boeuf. Still checking in on those entries, guys. You got almost, countdown's getting real. We're almost at 10 minutes. I've heard chicken sashimi might be a thing somewhere. Maybe in Asia. I'm not sure. It's possible. Not into it. I think we're looking under that one guy. Are you purposely... Because if you X out of the search, you might get more results. Oh, see this little filter you got here? Yeah. Unless you're trying to find his work specifically.
Yeah. I want to do like under his work, so...
You're into it. You like this person. She likes these photos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, what's his name? Philip Photo? He hasn't nailed the chicken game yet. or the beef. Kathleen is sprinkling a little français for us. Faux de fafa vibes. Mon français est terrible. Really filling out the meat and fish section here. Getting that protein covered. Johnny wants to know if you're following any sort of color palette pattern with your photos.
Yeah. It was I did it unconsciously, but I just try to put it like into different like color tone, like the like red in here one color, but added a little bit like the script is a cool color originally, so it will look like more balanced, not all sort of like.
You don't want like all red or all orange. So, You're like looking at like mixing it up, like showing off the rainbow that is the grocery store. Yeah. Except on the green page, that's pretty great. But it's kind of unavoidable. No, so you're gonna have to stay tuned to find out what we're gonna add. Actually, no, that's not true. We will be doing some prototyping action, probably on day 3.
Yeah,
do you think so? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll get some prototype going on there, so we'll have some transitions.
Yeah, I think just after tomorrow I would add down my icons so I can make a little bit prototype shows like how icon goes after you click it. So, yeah.
Yeah, you can go into, right now we're in the design tab of Adobe XD. There's also a prototyping tab, which allows you to wire up various screens and do basic transitions and things like that. Micro interactions are still quite limited in Adobe XD. In fact, this is the year of prototyping for the product, or that's what we like to say. So lots of updates in the works to beef up the feature set for prototyping in XD. Stick with us, you'll find out more for sure. Okay, 6 minutes and counting for those entries. I know a couple of you are working on it. I've seen your comments. For group styles, can you elaborate a little bit on that, Tiago? Might be able to help you. Getting those milk shots. It's quite the selection here. See, I feel like if I ordered milk on the grocery store app and a jug showed up in my door, I'd be kind of concerned. Grouping style. So the assets panel is going to get some work in terms of like how you group things. I mean, you can create symbols currently, but I don't think that's exactly what you're going for. Yeah, the way the asset management in the assets panel is definitely being looked at. The other thing is any sort of feature requests you have or any improvements you'd like to see, you can always check us out on User Voice. So it's adobexd.uservoice.com. A lot of people will go there and log bugs, request features. There's tons of features in there, so always search first before adding your own, and you can always upvote. And once you've upvoted a feature, you'll be able to track it. You'll get email updates. Anna with the entry. Thanks for submitting. Who's gonna go up against Anna here? Can't wait to see what you guys got. You have 3 minutes, 3 minutes. See you later, Ness. Working away here, getting in all of our designs for the dairy and egg section. Did you select these grocery items based on things that you order or just you think are useful?
Yep, so just thinking about what kind of grocery I usually bought. Yep.
Good. You eat very healthy.
Yep. Thanks.
It's true. Dairy and eggs.
Yeah.
How are we doing with these categories? I think we still have another one.
Yeah.
One more. Such an array.
Like
2 more.
Yeah.
Bakery and drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. 1 minute and 49 seconds. Ooh, Arthur with the entry. Who else do we have here? Looks like some brie.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a fan of brie?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Nice. Just about a minute to go. That is 1 year of Creative Cloud up for grabs. Ooh, it's Anna's birthday today. Happy birthday, Anna. We're not at the bakery section yet, or we would draw or design you a cake. It would be a healthy cake, though. Only organic. All right. So, got this is like the almond milk. Got going on. It's a big fan of the almond milk. Looks like we're all synced up. All right. So, why don't we pause here and we'll take a look at the 2 contest entries we've gotten.
Oh, nice.
We've got one from Anna.
Mm.
It's pretty great. Berries.
Yeah.
Greens. I think she might have picked that up from us. What do you think? Well, do you like smoothies? Are you a smoothie drinker?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. We got a couple of screens here. Let's start. Oh, we'll get into smoothies. You can put in your user info. Continue. Wow. It's like a pretty solid review of that smoothie. You could like it. Oh, look, we got to follow the hot spots. Back. All right. This one's pretty great. I think I might have officially hit all the screens. We'll just double check. Oh, no. We got news, a little blog on smoothies. So you get all the smoothie updates. Ooh, I think this is the home screen. Very cool, very cool. All right, so our next one. This is, we got a full prototype. I think got the login. We are looking at the design spec screen, but that is okay. For those who haven't seen the design spec screen, this is a piece of your workflow between the designer and the developer. See how you can click on stuff and get all the dimensions and cool things like that. It's an option when you're exporting your prototype link. Still works. All right. Also, burritos, desserts. I think he took your healthy food and totally rebelled against it on this one. Okay, so what do you think? Do we like the smoothie love? Do we have love for the smoothie love? Or are we feeling the best burrito recipe app in design specs mode? I will throw out there, it is Anna's birthday.
Happy birthday.
I feel like we have to mention that. I mean, both of these are great. You know, both of them get people going.
So I have to pick one right now.
Yeah, Selina, this is on you. What are we thinking? Do we have love for the smoothie love, or are we feeling the burrito? Best burrito recipe in the food feed.
I probably will go for smoothie one.
Oh,
Yeah.
You heard it here.
I really like
Happy
the
birthday, Anna.
Yeah,
You just got yourself a great present.
I think what happy choice. I really like
Winner, chicken dinner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So that
we're
can
into it. We're into it. Anna Ziegler, you are today's challenge winner. Congratulations. We've got all the love for the smoothie love. I feel like if we clap, it'll be way too loud for the mic. We'll do it very softly. Very softly. And happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm not going to try to sing anymore. I think I've done my singing fill for this stream and year. You'll get details soon there, Anna. All right. We still got some design time in. We're working on the last two categories of this grocery app. The bakery is where you might find Anna's birthday cake. Arthur, it was a valiant effort. Thank you for submitting as well. So what kind of baked goods are we looking at?
So I probably go for baguette first.
Baguette. I wonder if they'll just you can find a plain picture. Oh, it's a chocolate. Anna's getting a chocolate cake for her birthday.
Nice.
Approved. That's a nice baguette. It's a good look. I feel like it matches the general look and feel of what we're going for here. Sync that library up. Drag and drop it in. Awesome. Okay. I should be checking the prices on these things. I want to know if your app is reasonable. Reasonable? I don't know. Is there, since this is a grocery app and people are making purchases, do you keep the images big because it's like people care more about the actual picture of the product than they do like the text or?
Oh,
because I noticed the prices are kind of small. Like, is that intentional or are we trying to
just show it right here. So that's great.
It's like, yeah, the images are nice and big, so you know your section, you can see the products. I mean, you can still read the product names, but do you think like this is the kind of app where people are just like looking at items and adding quickly, or?
Oh, yep. So just go through everything and just added it, I think. And
Yeah.
here's like, here will be like showing back.
There are
so
icons
just-
coming, guys. You've kind of seen them in the Creative Cloud libraries. We're just, we want to leave you hanging a little bit.
So
Elaine is officially hungry. If you're hungry, please let us know in the chat. We're currently deciding, we're collecting total hungry votes here. Got a 12. This looks like a nice multi-grain bread of sorts, sliced whole wheat bread. Perfect. At a very reasonable price point, I'm sure of it. Arthur makes a very valid point. When using apps like this, it's about price. Or no, it's not about price. It's about convenience and speed of delivery and less about price. And that is why the people that design these apps and profit off them love you. Anna, better go make a smoothie now. Wash down that cake, that birthday cake. Elaine wishes, I don't know if she wishes for cheesecake. Just there's a very declarative excitement around it with that exclamation mark. Cheesecake. Hey, Karsten. Thank you for tuning in. We are doing great over here. I'm joined by Selina Wu, and we are designing an app for fresh product delivery. So a grocery app basically. But we're focusing very much on fresh and healthy food. My name's Lindsay. I work on the Adobe XD team, the social channels. You should follow us on Twitter at Adobe XD if you aren't already. See all the cool stuff we put out there. So you can read great content when you're not watching Adobe Live. You can also find me on Mondays. I do a Facebook live stream on the Adobe XD page with Damien Borba. He's great too. Answer your questions live, do demos, product sneaks. We got a bagel in here. Bit of a unicorn on the West Coast. Don't see them very often. The app is looking really great. Thanks, Arthur. Shout out from Arthur. He thinks your app's looking great.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with him. It's really coming together. All those food pictures. Thank you, Adobe Stock. Oh, here we go. This one goes out to you, Anna. Can we make it a chocolate cake for Anna? Is that possible? We gotta find one now that has a dark background. All right. We will do a quick look at the full app before we wrap up today for sure. Why don't we do we'll add in an O. LATE. There you go. Let's try that. Hoo-hoo. All right. Sure, we'll find one on here that does the trick. Looking for that aesthetic of the dark background and color mix. Do we have a chocolate cake winner?
I like the slice one.
It's pretty good. I think this cake might be better than expected. There we go. Birthday cake. We are taking questions. About anything Selina related, Adobe XD related. We are on our last category, the drinks section. If you were to get a drink right now, what would it be? Let's see. Cold brew coffee. That is a good one. Got the right vibes. A smoothie. Anna, I knew you'd say that. So, Selina, we do have a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you plan on doing after you study?
I'm planning to build that. I study graphic design at school right now, so I'm planning to become a graphic designer or freelancer of graphic design.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Graphic designer. Is there anything like in particular that what like kind of graphic designer are you thinking? You see yourself working for a big company or?
Yeah. Like
Or
big
agency
company
work.
or graphic design turns. Yep, sort of things. And I quite like interactive design. So yeah, probably just go for this way, I guess.
Cool. Got this cold brew going. We have driven Terrence to eat because we keep showing food pictures. Did anybody see our Illustrator April Fool's sneak? It wasn't really a sneak. It was our experimental April release featuring Paul. It was a joke, but we pretended we released a feature in Illustrator that let you draw what you wanted to eat. You could like draw it and then order it and have it delivered to your door. It's pretty good. It's for reasons like this. It's like when you're designing things with food in them, you get hungry. So why not just like order whatever you're designing? Thank you for that link. Sensing a general food theme with this live stream between yours and then the challenge being the recipe thing and get some green tea. Are you one of those designers that lives off coffee while you're designing? Do you drink a lot of coffee? Are you caffeine fueled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely need caffeine every day.
Every day.
Yeah. So.
Sometimes more than once.
Mm-hmm.
Designing food UI is always the hardest, says Garston. It is. It is. We are selling green tea by the box. Vanessa Rodriguez is also graduating next month in graphic design.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats to you. When are you graduating?
The end of this year.
The end of this year?
Yeah.
So I guess is that like May?
No,
Or
it's
April?
December actually.
Oh, so it's like you have
yeah.
a fall semester as well. Got it. Cool. Literally the end of this year.
Yeah.
Is the Earth's crust stuffed with cheese? Well, I guess the verdict's still out on that one. Got all the drinks going here. Cold brew coffee, green tea, blueberry smoothie. That one's for you, Anna. We're basically designing this app for you since it's your birthday. Anna was asking about your graduation project, so that's a thesis you're working on now.
Yep.
And that's cyberbullying and reporting and.
Yeah, it's about how to help teenage students deal with cyberbullying. But my target audience is not only about teenage students, it's also about the teacher and the parents. So it's about overall around student. It's about teenager and the people that are close to deal with cyberbullying. So, yeah.
Nice. Vanessa is currently perfecting her portfolio for job interviews. Is this something you've been stressing about?
Yeah. I'm gonna have it next semester, so.
Any tips?
I don't actually. I haven't started yet, so sorry.
Fair enough. Demontis, it's nice to see you tuning in. You're asking about the Adobe XD Creative Matchup Series. We don't have anything planned currently for that, but I think we need to bring that back in some shape or form. For those of you who are unfamiliar, it's like a live competition. Well, not live. It's a competition amongst a group of designers with one challenge, and sort of like that show MasterChef or Chopped. They're given a challenge, and then a designer is eliminated, and there's ultimately a winner in the end. You can check it out on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel. I'm glad you like that. All right, we got drinks. This grocery app is starting to really fill out. I think you could actually get a full grocery order going here. All right, how are we feeling? Do you want to wrap your design for today, or do you want to keep going? Are there any other things? Can we maybe like walk through what we have prototyped so far? Show like the whole, maybe like zoom out and show the whole screen and.
Yep, sure.
We still need to get to this logo business, but the good news is we have a couple of days to do it.
So. Look, I just show you. So I just start with here. So I have a homepage with logo.
Yep.
It will be here, and next page is sign. So you will have a account or create an account to sign in page. After that, so it's main screen for like you can. It will start with screens, so you can. Directly, so what kind of product the app will have, and just scrolling down. So I just show over here. Or not this one. No, just scrolling down.
Scroll action.
Yep. So how can I get back? Okay, here. And so after you click, it will show like a drop-down menu, and I will just do a really quick.
See, we're clicking wires, and you can wire up the experience here.
So let's see.
I'm gonna show a little prototype.
Yep, scrolling down and click this one, and like
looks good.
so. I haven't done it, but here's a row to close the menu.
So you'll wire that back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We'll get into the prototyping goodness soon enough.
yeah. So purchase. And after that, we will choose a different section like foods, veggies, and meat and fish, like different category. So there's another thing about food one. Here's edit button, so you can click edit one. So there will be shopping cart at the end of this page is at this part, and after you edit it, it will show you already added. So for prototype, can use this way. So yeah.
So that way when you add those apples, you don't wind up adding them a bunch of times.
So
Makes sense.
like yeah, it just shows like you already added it.
Nice.
So
That's great.
this is today.
So we've got all these screens. So we're off to a really solid start. So just a sneak peek at what you'll be working on tomorrow.
Okay, so I will be working on tomorrow is icons over here. So a navigation bar. So icon will be a brain sketch tomorrow and shows how to draw my sketch into icon in our Adobe Illustrator, and just then pull those icons into Adobe XD. So
We're gonna show the full workflow from other
Yeah.
apps. Yeah.
so
Great.
also create another screen for those icons section. So I guess that's it.
Sounds good. Got a lot ahead of you.
Yeah.
Well, is there any other questions from anybody? I think we're all set to wrap it up, but thank you for showing us all of your beautiful things. As you guys know, this is a wrap up for today, but we still have 2 more days of live streaming design and UX XD goodness ahead, and that also includes challenges, giveaways, like cool socks and sweet stencil kits full of all the things. So join me and Selina again tomorrow from 3 to 5 p.m. or just join the general stream starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you tomorrow.
See you.
Bye. Bye.